Thank you very much, Emilia. Hello, everyone. Good morning from the US. Good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching us in Spain, in Europe. Let me begin by saying first, we hope that this session today finds you well, healthy in these challenging times. Thank you for joining us today in this very special event conducted by Education USA and Global Six Institutions. This session today is about test optional approach, and there's some very good information that we'll be sharing with you, especially that you are going to be students coming or applying to the US very soon in the future. So stay tuned for that. Going to the next slides, we would like to say also thank you to Education USA for their continuing support to international students and to US institutions in general. Special thanks, of course, to Emilia for putting this together today and bringing us all to present to you about this very, very good topic called test optional. It is my pleasure to kick it off. My name is Youssef Wahib. I'm the International Admissions Counselor at Stony Brook University, the State University of New York. With me are 5 wonderful Global Six team members from different institutions. As you can see in the screen, we have Chris from Orange Coast Community College in California. And we also have Rashad House, who is an independent counselor from Missouri. And going to the next slide, we also have with me today Liz Lawrence from Minnesota State University in Mankato. We also have Scott McClama from Pepperdine University, and finally Embry-Riddle University, represented by Bobby. Going to the next slide. So it is very important. We thought that before we start with the test optional approach and explaining what it means exactly, let's first give you an idea, an overview of the educational system in the United States. It is very important to understand it first. And when applying to US universities or conducting research about the colleges and how, you will definitely come across a lot of terminologies. Terminologies would include credits, terminology that you probably have never heard of before, terminologies, and of course, thanks to Education USA, you are able now to know them. So there's admission essays, majors, GPA, rankings, minor, athletics, SAT, ACTs, common application, counselors, etc. These are all terminologies we do highly recommend students from Spain to actually, or anywhere around the world, to actually get familiarized with and actually understand them, because these are very important terminologies. There is also something very important when thinking of coming to the United States and studying, is knowing and understanding the types of schools and institutions that actually exist in the United States. Please know that it's probably the same as in Spain, but there are public institutions, there are private institutions, there are what's called 2-year institutions, 4-year institutions. It is very important to know the types and in what way this type of institution is different from the other one. When we look, for example, at public universities, they're known for being funded by local and state government, and they're known also for low tuition fees. And we do have examples today here at this presentation. We also have examples of private institutions here during this presentation as well. And they're known for offering same tuition rates regardless of state residency. They're not affiliated with the government, nonprofit. It could be for business, foundation, religious, and it could be large, just like public. It could be mid, just like public, and it could be small as well at the same time, or liberal arts. 4-year colleges are known for offering what's called bachelor's degree, advanced degrees like master's, PhD, professional school, medical, law degrees, and certificates. Community colleges are known for offering what's called associate degree. It's a 2-year college where you spend 2 years, you get a associate degree, and you transfer to a 4-year college where you obtain what's called the bachelor's degree. It's very known for being very, very affordable. It's very known also for providing a pathway to a lot of very good institutions. And we do have an example of that today as well here. So private career colleges, they could be technical, vocational, trade schools, for profit, and can be public as well. These are all institutions that we would love for you to explore and be aware of before coming to the United States. I'm going to stop here and we're going to start the test optional. To you, Liz.